For more on this now, I want to bring in CBS News legal expert and analyst Rikki Klieman. Rikki, let's talk about this shooter. Still on the loose. We are learning more details about this person. How concerned should the public be with this person still out there?
The police and the mayor have made a decision that life will go on as usual in New York, and there is that very famous and very lovely lighting of the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree that is going to happen right on schedule. You have to remember that New Yorkers are resilient, they're intrepid, that they continue on about their lives, even when the worst of tragedies have occurred, as long as the police and the mayor deem it safe to do so. This is someone, this assassin, because that's exactly what he was, this assassin targeted the head of UnitedHealthcare. He did not target anyone else. He was not there to shoot anyone else. He was well planned. He understood exactly where Mr. Thompson was going to exit from his hotel and go to enter the Hilton Hotel. He knew what time. He had a lot of information. He also planned his getaway. So this is someone who is not looking for trouble with anyone else. It's not like an active shooter in a mall or an active shooter in a school who may continue to shoot indiscriminately. This is someone who had a singular purpose. He took care of it. And now he is in the wind, unless the police know something that we do not yet know.
And Rikki, when you say in the wind, that's in part because he had this all planned out, it appears, and escaped to Central Park, escaped on a city bike. How difficult will it be for investigators to actually find this person, to solve this case?
These cases need to be solved really fast, or else it is going to take a very long time. In light of the fact that you have someone who had a mask, who had a backpack on, which may or may not have had a change of clothing, someone who used a silencer because he did not want to draw undue attention to himself by the noise of the shooting, someone who uses an e-bike, which is speedy, and you have to remember how many messengers, how many delivery people are in New York City on bikes and e-bikes, and he knew enough to go into Central Park. You have to understand, Manhattan is blanketed by surveillance cameras, but not so in the park. Yes, there are surveillance cameras, but not nearly as many. So this is a person who committed an act of homicide, a purely premeditated, targeted murder, and then went on his planned escape. So when I say he's in the wind, he may be in the wind to you, to me, to the public. He may not be so in the wind to the NYPD. They just may not have shared all of their information at this time.
And Rikki, you mentioned the surveillance video, and we have some new surveillance video that was obtained by CBS News New York. Of course, I need to warn our viewers that this may be disturbing to some of them. I want to play it for you, Rikki, and get you to react to it. So this is the moment that the CEO walked up to the hotel. And as you can see, we stopped it, of course, before the shooting. But you do see that shooter walk right up to him. What stands out to you in seeing this surveillance video?
I think the surveillance video is very revealing and very chilling. You have someone who is wearing gloves. We know he's wearing a mask. He has the hood pulled up. He gets a shooter's stance. He has that silencer, and he's a very, very good shot as he winds up shooting Mr. Thompson in the back. And then he continues walking forward and continues to shoot, also winds up shooting him in the leg. And then he knows he's done enough damage. He calmly, by the way, walks away to get on that e-bike and to go right into the park from 54th to 59th Street and then into Central Park. So this is someone who is cold as ice.
Rikki, this is a shocking story. Obviously, we're all talking about it right now. How common is a shooting like this in New York City?
I think not common at all. I think that what you have here is a planned assassination, an execution. We don't see that as part of life in New York City. We often see crimes committed by criminals. We see crimes committed by the emotionally disturbed, but they tend to be of the moment. Whether you see a fight that happens between people, an argument, or read about it, whether you have a slashing, those kinds of crimes are quick, and they're not crimes that are planned. They may be things that happen by circumstance. This is something that was painstakingly planned, both in terms of getting there at exactly the right time, knowing exactly where his victim would be, and knowing how to get away. Very uncommon, thankfully.
All right, Rikki Klieman, thank you.